hello and welcome fellow gaming fans, this is Small Archangel. Welcome to another episode of Conan Exiles, and our thrall is finally cooked. So we're going to place him, let's see, can we do this? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Okay, here he is. Well, he looks quite hard, doesn't he? And of course he calls himself a performer until we actually place him. There he is. That's our level 3 fighting thrall. And ironically, we're actually just planning on leaving here today, so I'm not quite sure what to do with him while we're gone. I'm going to turn that off. It's in any case not crafting anything because we need some more tar in there, don't we? And I guess we're probably producing some at the moment in here. Let's see. Yes, we are, but we're pretty much out of stuff there as well. So I'm going to take our materials out of there and whoops, place them where they need to be. I may as well put tar in there, and then we've got leather in here. There we go. And what we're planning on doing today, we're planning on heading back to our main base. So I'm actually just gonna pick this guy up. There we go. And we're going to put him in here, which seems like a bit of a strange thing to do, maybe. There we go. There we go. Oops, that's not what I meant. I'm probably now hanging from the ceiling, aren't I? No, I'm not hanging from the ceiling. That's fine. That's good. There we go. Oh, and he's clipped through the floor, which is a bit special, really. I'm not quite sure I like that. Let's just make sure he doesn't do that. Let's see if I can place him there. Will you go there without going through the floor? You will? No, you won't. You go through the floor. Oh, what's he? You see, he's wanting to do his job already. But this is the thing, you see. I want to put him in here, which seems like a bit of a weird thing to do. Yeah, because of that. See, that's an antelope there. That is not a threat, pal. And I don't want him running off a cliff, running off the map, because he wants to chase a gazelle. That's kind of pathetic and pointless. Yeah, there he is in there. Sort of. He can't destroy my shelter, and neither can anybody else. So we've got our little fortress here marked on the map, and obviously it's not marked quite in the right... Ah, now maybe I can put it in the proper place here. Hopefully I can remove the first one I placed. There we go. Can I remove that? Oh, delete it. Delete it. Thank you. That's great. There we are. And we're going to head back to our other base, which is... Oh my, where is our other base? Well, it's kind of over here-ish, isn't it, really? There's an enormous tree, and it's pretty much there. So that is our main base. So we may as well call that main base. And then what we're going to do, we're going to head back to our main base, and when we get there, I'm going to edit out the journey, because it's going to take me a while to do. But once we get there, we are basically going to... perhaps build, I don't know, I don't think we can build anything straight away for climbing. There's no items. We have to find a climbing teacher, and I have no idea where a climbing teacher actually resides. You're probably on top of a mountain or up on top of something that you have to climb up to get to, which would be a bit ironic, but that's probably about right. So yeah, apparently there's a climbing teacher. Where it is, I don't know. How we find it, I don't know. But let's see if we can remember how on earth I get back to base from here. I just about can. Let's fill up this, and we're going to aggro a ton of crops on the way back as well. And then we're going to go exploring and gaining a bit of XP for ourselves so we can gain another level. And we'll do some climbing as well. I found out some handy tips for climbing as well, so we're going to be able to explore that mechanic properly now. So let's see. To eat something as well. There we go. So unless something eventful happens en route, I will see you guys back at base. Okay, here we are, pretty much back at base now. I remember the route quite well. Basically, we just follow the river. It's pretty easy. There's a ton of crocodiles that aggro you en route. And Note to self, it is worth bearing in mind that there is no point in trying to get out of the way of crocodiles or any other mobs for that matter by climbing, because the second we do that we run out of stamina and then just fall into their jaws anyway, and we're completely unable to defend ourselves. Yes, note to self, be careful of that. And that leads us neatly to some of the stuff that I've found out about climbing, which is that no matter how much grit or stamina you have, if you're wearing a full set of heavy armor, you're not going to be able to climb very far. Makes perfect sense in point of fact, doesn't it? Yeah, I see ya. Ah, one shot. What, are you attacking your pal? Yeah, seems about right somehow, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Yes, so if you've got a full set of heavy armor on, you're not going to get very far, which, yeah, that does make perfect sense. So, in point of fact, I think we need to be climbing when we're sort of not exactly naked, but certainly where we haven't got ever so much on. So, it might be a case of unequipping armor in order to do it, which means that we are probably... yeah, it's probably going to have to be a premeditated thing. It's not going to be a spur-of-the-moment job. But we should actually be able to climb our own walls, which would be quite cool. And also relatively safe thing to do. Yeah, I think this thralls clipping through stuff is a real thing now. I'm not sure if we can... like put him, has that happened to our archers as well? It might have done, I don't know. Let's just see. Just turn you round. There we go. Hopefully he's... oh, you see, he's swimming in my foundation again. Really? Really? Do we have to deal with that? That's quite crappy, and she's frozen as per usual. I know they've changed something about the thrall mechanics now, which means that we are unable to... there's some sort of exploit apparently, which I don't know anything about, which was something to do with being able to place thralls within structures or something. Well, ironically now, my thralls are placing themselves within structures. Well, these guys are alright, it's just the ones I've placed on foundations that don't seem to be able to handle it, but my archers look fine, cool, hip and groovy. They don't have a problem at all. So, they're absolutely fine. So, yes, in order to be able to make ourselves some items, and whatever they might be, like a climbing wall or whatever, in order to be able to improve our climbing, we are going to have to find a climbing instructor or climbing teacher or whatever. And I would not be surprised if he was he, she, they, and I think it's a he. I think I saw somebody say it was a he. Is on top of something, and I don't know what, like a tower or a mountain top. Is that mountain over there? Possibly, I don't know. That pinnacle over there, possibly. One of these towers or something. You know, but yeah, being able to improve our climbing would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? So we're going to be able to do that. But one of the other tips that I got about climbing, yes, we can climb wearing, you know, no gear, and I suppose that the more encumbered we are with stuff generally, the less perhaps we're going to be able to climb. But the other thing is that apparently yellow lotus potion is a thing, so that will actually improve or restore our grit. So let's see if that's the case. I've got yellow lotus blossom, I've got some there. So let's see. I've never made a yellow lotus potion before because I've never sort of really needed one. Let's see, what does it do? Potion causes hallucination of visions. You see, that is why I've never bothered to make them, because it just seemed to me like, let's see, we have no fuel in there. Oh my goodness me, I think I must have left it on, mustn't I? Making brimstone or something. Let's get some more fuel in there. I've got a fuel container over here. No, I haven't. I've got meat over there. Oh my goodness me, I've lost the plot. There we go. There's my fuel. We'll put a full stack in there. There we go. Not that, the coal. There we go. Okay. On. There we are. Alright, so. And then we just need to tell it to make a yellow lotus potion again. Go. There we are. Yeah. So I've never tried that before because, yeah, it always seemed to me, you know, sort of, well, what's the point of getting something that is just gonna give me hallucinations, but maybe it has something else, you know, some beneficial effects as well. So there we go. So we'll craft that, and we'll see if that helps us out as well. In the meantime, it's probably going to get dark because it's taken me a while to get back here. But I'm going to see if I can sort out my thralls, because I really don't like that they're clipping through the ground. I didn't manage to pick him up, did I? That did not work at all. Did I manage to pick up something random? I hope not. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can replace my thralls somewhere where they don't clip through, but goodness only knows where that is, to be honest. In the middle of a foundation. No, that didn't work. Okay guys, so it's the next morning and my yellow lotus potions are pretty much done. I've only been able to make 4 of them, but we're going to have perhaps a reason to actually gather yellow lotus flowers now. But I've decided after these guys, they're just not, I cannot place thralls on foundations anymore. The thralls that I have upstairs, my dancer thrall, my archer thralls, are absolutely a-okay. They're fine. But these 2 guys, they just go straight up to their chests. And then I got a hyena attacking last night, and all they could do was kind of swim into a wall. So I decided, what the heck? They're going outside my gates like that, and I think you'll agree, they look pretty cool. They adorn the place very nicely as well, and give the appropriate, don't even think about it, pal, kind of feel to the joint. So there we go. We have got our full-on heavy armor on at the moment. Now, heavy armor does not actually help our fall damage at all in any way, or at least it doesn't mitigate it much if it mitigates it at all. So I've got a yellow potion on me. Have I turned that off? I've turned that off. I'm pretty sure I have. I'm going to take another one just in case it actually works, and then we're going to leave our thrall binding equipment here, and we're just basically going to travel as light as we can. It's not easy to travel. Wear light armor, but I don't know. I get aggroed by so many things when we're out and about that I'd rather wear something. I'd rather wear my armor and then kind of unequip it. Let's just put all of the stuff that we really don't need. I'm not planning on taking any thralls. I will take my snake arrows. I will put some of them away though, because I don't need that many of them. Setite ritual knife, I guess I'll leave that behind as well, because we're not out to harvest those at the moment. And then I've got this chest here is where I keep my arrows, so I will put a stack of arrows there. There we go. And then we're carrying as little as possible, really. Alright, here we go. Let's head out of base. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to go. I've got some gear with me. Tell you what, there's one more thing I could probably leave behind, isn't there? And I will leave it in the right chest, because if I don't, I will forget where the heck I put it. So I'm going to leave my pickaxe behind as well. I'm going to take that axe, and I'm going to take my bow, because I need to be armed. But other than that, I will leave as much weight behind as possible. There we go. And we'll shut the gates behind us. Not that I think any mobs could actually get in, because they don't seem to be able to. I'm a little bit nervous about those 2 guys running off in our absence, but heck, they've done it before. Now, I'm thinking that if we see the teacher, if he's on top of a peak somewhere, we'll probably see him from a bit of a distance, so I'll keep my eye out, basically. But what we're going to do, we're just going to have a bit of a look around. There's enormous, great sort of walls and things and towers all over the place that we can try climbing. But first off, we probably want to climb something sort of relatively safely. Let's just try the wall of our own base. I'm pretty sure we should be able to do that. So let me just take off my armor first of all. That's going to be... There we go. It's like being back at the start of the game again. Level 1 noob. Okay, let's not use up all my stamina. Okay, so we just press the jump button. Ah! Ah, there we go. There we go. Hey, look at that. Do we look good or do we look good? It doesn't look like I'm wearing climbing gear, does it? I might need to see if I can... Maybe there is some gear that we can make that will look more like climb. Look at that. That is awesome. That is... I'm liking this. This is looking good. I like the animations. I like the fact that I can climb up onto my own roof. Look at that. How cool is that? I can access my own roof. Can I then jump? Can I climb up this one? No, because I get a little bit confused apparently. There we go. If I look upwards I can climb. Look at that! I've climbed up onto the top of my own tower, but I bet I can't climb down again. I'll bet I can't climb down again. Excellent, there we go. Right, we're going to go off and see if we can find something to climb now elsewhere. We're going to do a bit of exploration, as I say. Yeah, I'm not sure if climbing down is a thing. I'm not sure if we can do that, but yeah, I'd rather not risk my neck, frankly. There we go. Shut that gate. And yeah, I am going to need, aren't I, to wear my armour until such time. There we go. As we know, we're not going to get chewed up by the nearest baddie. Let's see, where should we head for? I think I want to head to that sort of big tower thing over there. But I'm just going to keep my eyes to the horizon, really, and see if we can see where the climbing teacher is. Because I have no idea, but on top of something. I mean, where else would you find a climbing teacher? They've got to have climbed there, right? They've got to have climbed there, so... Okay, so we should probably have some fairly modest aspirations with regard to our climbing first. And not expect to get ever so far, but it would be interesting to know how far we're going to be able to get. There's a rhino around here. I don't intend to waste my stamina and my time fighting those guys. There we go. Nonetheless, we have got something aggroing on us. It's probably a croc. He's dead. Dead before we even managed to get a bite in, which is excellent. So the other thing I'm not so sure of is what actually we can climb and what we can't. So that's going to be something we have to learn too. Possibly the climbing teacher is going to be situated not on the top of there, on the top of the tallest, pointiest peak in the entire game, which I have no idea where that actually is, so I'm just going to look at. Normally you can see NPCs from quite a long way away, and that is actually quite tall, isn't it? And I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to climb all the way to that, even if I'm... Oh! I got hit by something. Okay, we have got trouble around here, haven't we? Okay, I'm just going to take these guys with my... There we go, with my axe. Because I haven't got time to take aim on the guys. Oh, there's an elephant there, which I don't want to be messing with, frankly. Oops. Good! He's not aggroing on me. This is excellent. Alright, so... Okay, so let's have a little look at the map. The map doesn't tell us very much. I think probably our eyes tell us more about where we could possibly climb. Here there's kind of a ridge, so we're probably not going to be able to get up there. We'll have to go... Oh, I can climb up that as well. That's pretty good, but my stamina goes down very quickly when I'm wearing full armour. Out of stamina. There we go. And being fired at. Jolly good. Being shot at. Oh, good lord. Will you just jump over that, please? Out of stamina. No. No, we won't. Okay. I'm going to have to equip my bow and deal with that guy, because he's annoying me. If he can shoot me from here. Ouch. I can shoot him, right? Wrong, evidently. I'm a sitting duck. I can't actually shoot him at all. I've just shot him off. Alright, whatever. Oh, he's still shooting me. That is not fair. I can't even move. No, not that. Right, you. Die, sunshine. He's dead. Yes, about time. Okay, there we go. Right, so that is that. I've got my stamina back. Let's see if we can climb up here. Oh my word. What the heck? Okay, so it still thinks the rock is there in spite of the fact that it's clearly gone. That is quite interesting. Okay, so I can't in point of fact get to the cliff there because there's a rock in the way, even though there isn't in fact a rock in the way. Back to the drawing board. Let's try over here. Okay, so we've got this rock nose to take care of first. He's down. And actually, it would be quite nice if I could get some brimstone off him. Oh, and crystal. Lovely, there we go. I don't think he'll drop any more crystal. But, there we are, brimstone. Okay. Well, actually, I want to drop most of that. I've got lots of brimstone, but we don't want to be carrying too much in the way of brimstone. Let's put a yellow potion here. Just to make sure that we've got, so we can regain some stamina if we need to. Ooh, the sand here is quite deep. And there's a cliff here, which it looks to me like we might be able to climb. It's not massive. Oh lordy, just as I'm about to take my clothes off, a flipping rock nose shows up. There we go, let's get shot of him now. Are we safe to go now? Please? Okay. Let's try this. You can see how this is a risky enterprise. There we go. And my stamina is going down slower than when I was wearing full armor. And that's good to know. How far I'm actually able to go, I don't know. Not bad, actually. We've managed to get up there all right. This is the lessons that we need to learn. We need to know how far up we can actually go before we run out of stamina. I'm going to be able to get up there all right, aren't we? Oh, this is great. I love this. We're going to get some pretty good views, guys. And we can see from here. That is where I wanted to go. Over there. But I don't see an NPC standing on top of it. I don't see a little dude standing on the top of there. So maybe what I'll have to do is I'll have to see if I can find out where this guy is. But as I say, I think probably find something really sort of tall and pointy. He's probably up there. Though, no, that's just a big fire, isn't it? And that mountain over there is, you know, possibly up there. I don't know, but it's a possibility. But I'm going to keep my eye out, I think. I'm going to keep my eye out. Oh, okay, let's see if we can do something. Ooh, hello, that was a bit glitchy. Let's see if we can do something a little bit more ambitious then. So there's all these rocks over there as well. Maybe, possibly, we're going to be able to climb up those. I don't know. As I say, now we've got up here. How the heck do we get down, actually? Is it actually possible to get down? This is the thing. Can I climb downwards? How do we climb down? This is also a lesson that I would like to know. Can we climb downwards? Yeah, if I do that, if I sort of back off and then grab. That didn't work. That did not work. Okay, well, we could die doing this, couldn't we? We really could die doing this. There we go. That kind of worked. There. So that sort of worked. And then obviously this is going to take some stamina as well. But I sort of jumped and then sort of grabbed by pressing space. It's not space. I use a controller, so it's the jump button. And that sort of worked. Okay, so was it this direction that I wanted to go in? We ought to put our armor on again, shouldn't we? Because if we don't do that, we're going to get aggroed and then we're going to get dead. There we go. But taking your armor off really does help a lot. Now, this, actually, maybe we could climb up here. That would be pretty cool if we could. Let's just jump up here to begin with, and then we'll be out of aggro range. There we go. We can kind of scramble as well as climbing. Alright, we should be out of range now of danger, so it could be a bit of a pain taking armor off and on all the time, so I'd quite like some sort of moderate clothing that would perhaps give us a bit of protection, but not too much weight, that would be good. And I don't know what at this stage we can actually learn from our climbing guru. Okay. I'm not sure if I can stop at this point. Oh crap. Okay, I managed to rest. That's good. Now, can I take this? Well, sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, the answer would be no, I can't drink a yellow potion because it causes CTD. So there have been quite wide reports of crashing issues with this latest game update, and I myself have encountered a few. Some I narrowed down to the patch, the mod, the Pickup Plus mod. But I have, unfortunately, yeah, this Yellow Lotus Potion one, I'm not sure. I haven't tried recreating it. I'm not sure if we're going to get up here before we run out of stamina. If we run out of stamina, we're dead, basically. So this is a massive risk. Oh, here we go. I think we're okay. There we go. And the other thing I've noticed is that climbing causes the physics to bug out. So you can see the physics have now gone. And we don't have any physics anymore. Oh, my gosh! And also, I'm getting attacked. There we go. I'm getting attacked because I'm not wearing any armor. So there we go. Let's get our armor on quick. There we are. There we go. So yeah, the physics has now bugged out as a result of climbing, which I'm not sure if that happened before actually, but it did this time. So I don't know if that's at all connected. Drop dead Fred. And there goes his corpse off the cliff. There we are. Alright, and this is basically where we found the priest of Mitra, wasn't it? Up here. But we do get a pretty good view from up here of all of the sort of the peaks around and where we might possibly look to climb next. Because I would like to find this teacher, and I have no idea where he's likely to be, other than up a mountain. Doesn't look like he's up on top of this peak over there though, does he? So, and it was quite a stretch to climb up here. I literally couldn't have gone any further, but that's good. That gives us an indication of how far we can climb. Virtually in our underwear, however, not wearing anything whatever. So I think what I'm going to have to do, look at that, we're pretty high up, and I am there is no way I'd want to climb down there because I would probably fall to my death. If you've got a ledge part way down where you can stop and rest, I think you'd probably be okay. And maybe Yellow Lotus potions will work if you can actually drink them, but I'm not sure if we can. And if I try now, we might get another CTD, but I suppose in the name of science I ought to do that. Looks like, no, I was about to say looks like the wind has stopped affecting the trees as well, but no, I don't think that has. Just the physics have bugged out. So in the name of science, let's try this and see if it works this time. Okay guys, so I can confirm Yellow Lotus Potion is a no-go area. I've put it away where I can't even accidentally take it, due to the fact that basically if I take it, I instantly crash to desktop. So that's just not working as intended at the moment. So I would not advocate it for anyone. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get up here without falling to my death. This is, as ever, a risky business. I think we're going to be able to get here okay. But there we go. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, thank heavens for that. Okay, there we are. And this is still the Temple of Mitra. This is a pretty tall peak in the game, which is why I thought maybe possibly our climbing teacher would be at the top of this. But to be honest, I'm not sure if we're going to make it to the top of it without death intervening. We're going to give it a good old go though, for science. I've already nearly died once because the last time I crashed to desktop, of course, I lost a little bit of progress and basically the game just shoved me back a bit, which meant that I was falling. So I very nearly died then, which was not great fun. So yeah, that is the definite limitation of this climbing mechanic so far. It's looking good, but it is quite difficult to not die as a result of, you know, glitches like that, really. Can we get up there? We can sort of scramble up this bit, I think, or through it, apparently. Here we go. And obviously we're very, very high up here, so there is always danger of death. There we go, there's another little bit that we can rest at. And this is the very top of the Temple of Mitra, which we would not otherwise have been able to see. And then we've got another little bit to go here, and I don't think this is ever so high. We should be able to get up to the top of this. I do hope that the Yellow Lotus potions do have the intended effect, ultimately, or do have a beneficial effect, at least. Let's hope we can take a little breather here. I'm not sure, though, that we're going to be able to. Oh lord, this could be the end of us. Oh gosh, no, there we go. Phew, 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 phew. This is the kind of peak you need, really, is one where you're going to be... I'm not sure about getting back down again, folks. That could be kind of interesting. And if my climbing fails and I fall down as well, that similarly is going to kill me, frankly. Oh my word, can I even get up there? I'm not sure. I'm quite nervous at this point, almost as nervous as I would be if I was climbing this peak for real in real life. Where the heck is the top anyway? Wow, look at that. This is the top. Can I have a rest, please, or I'm going to die? Oh my good lord, look at that. This has got to be the tallest peak ever. Look at that. Oh my word, that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy tall. Looks like the tallest peak of the game, apart from that mountain over there. But there ain't no teacher up here. What I need now is a teacher to help me get down, quite frankly. But, oh my goodness. And I do need to get back down as well. But I am going to do that extremely, extremely carefully. And bearing in mind CTDs and what have you. I've had enough excitement for one day. But what an amazing view, guys. So, I'm going to very, very carefully get back down from here, hopefully, and it's getting dark as well, so and I dare say I can't climb with a torch, so I might in point of fact wait until morning, because otherwise I'm probably going to die. But how disappointing that the climbing teacher isn't up here, given how tall it is. Maybe that means we don't have to climb quite so high to find him, but I will do a bit of research, see if I can find out where he is. He's on top of something, that's all I know. Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. You know what to do if you have. Hit that like button and let me know. And also feel free as ever to give me your hints, tips, comments, suggestions. And tell me what you think of climbing. And if you've had any crashing problems, let me know about those as well. Always interesting. I've never had too much in the way of crashing problems with this game before. But I'm certainly having them now. Yeah, it's... look at that. That is awesome. So we have achieved something today. If I can get down alive, I don't know, and that's partly why I'm going to do it off camera, because I might I might disgrace myself by dying and then have to go up to my body and pick up all my gear and all the rest of it, and it might have nothing to do with a glitch this time. Okay guys, so I hope you'll join me for the next episode of Conan Exiles. Until then, keep gaming, keep surviving, and try not to crash the desktop. Bye bye for now.